G'day everyone.
Hi, welcome to another episode.
In this week's episode, we take you around the Forster area in New South Wales. So
It's a couple of wet days, but we still show you what we can, and it's still gorgeous as ever.
it's nice.
And
I got some photos.
yeah, absolutely. And also Tiona Holiday Park is in there as well, which is actually a camp that's got lake on one side and beach on the other. You can't go wrong. Check it out, enjoy, subscribe, all those sorts of things as well. And hey, we hit 1,000 followers on Facebook
Yay!
last night, so how good's that? Thanks so much for you guys that follow us on YouTube and Facebook as well, so thank you so much for that. That made me very excited.
Very excited.
Anyway,
Thanks
enjoy.
guys,
See
bye.
ya.
Hey, so we're at Tiona. Tiona Holiday Park, I guess. I don't know, it's one that, they always call it a holiday park or a
Tourist village,
tourist village or
holiday village, something.
something like that. Tiona, something like that. Yeah, it's pretty miserable weather. It's like we're in the middle of an El Nino event. We're tucked up in the rain at Bulladila today. We're still in the rain now.
As you saw.
Yeah. Luckily, we had a break in the
Yeah.
rain to set the caravan up to get the levels out and stuff,
Because that was a mission and a half.
which was a mission and a half. Yeah.
We need tips on that actually. I want tips, comments and tips on how to level a caravan easier. It seems to be such a hassle.
It's a hassle, yeah. Because you got to like lift it up high to get it off the truck hitch. And then when it's off the truck hitch, then you have to lower it down, and the jockey doesn't have enough travel, and blah blah blah.
No, it's up and down and up and
Up
down
and
and
down,
up and down.
and then
moving
in all
things
that time,
constantly.
it bloody slid off the rolled off
Yeah.
the leveling ramps, even though the brake was on. So I don't know.
So yeah, we put leveling ramps there to do sideways.
Anyway, it's level now. Level enough.
Level enough.
Yeah,
So it's like 2:30 in the afternoon.
yeah.
Because we were waiting for the rain to stop to be able to pack up this morning, and they said no stress, don't have to hurry to get out by the checkout time. So we waited and it just wasn't going to let up. So then we finally got here and finally having some lunch at 2:30. I'm starving.
Yeah,
So it's
But,
frozen meals and leftovers.
yeah. We've got a PowerPoint. I'm paying for power and water here, and we've got a PowerPoint, but the water point they want me to use is like across the road.
Yeah, so they want us to plug
It's
in.
like probably a good 20 metres away plus, I reckon. And he said just plug into that. So I don't know if the hose is even going to be long enough. And then if the hose is long enough,
Just going to fill the tank.
I don't really want to have it run out across the road for the cars to
people
ride
to
over all the
drive.
time. So I might just fill the tanks and then use the pump.
Rainy days in the caravan today. Aria has made Ali a little comfy bed area with blankets and pillows. Ali's not feeling very well today, we can tell. She's just not herself. And Aria's just trying to make it feel better.
Alright, we're going to use our Instant Pot tonight. Something a bit different. It's only new to us. I've only used it a few times. The basic premise is it's a slow cooker and a pressure cooker in one. So basically tonight I'm going to do some tomato braised lamb shanks in it. Normally they would take a long time to cook, but with the Instant Pot apparently an hour and a half total. So yeah, it might not work in an hour and a half, we'll see. Hopefully it does, because Aria's going to be hungry. The ingredients we've got basically lamb shanks, 4 lamb shanks, salt, pepper, oil, garlic, and then basically tomato and basil and a few other herbs and spices, but not much. Essentially it's tomato braised lamb shanks, which is really easy. We've got some olive oil in there. I'm going to put the lamb shanks in and they just get sauteed. So that's one of the functions of the Instant Pot, is that it can saute your ingredients before you slow cook them. So I'm just going to just going to brown the lamb shanks in there in the oil with some salt and pepper, and then we'll cover them with the tomato and get the pressure cooker going. Alright, so we've done some braising. They're getting a little bit brown and they're smelling really good now. So time to put in everything, all the ingredients. It's basically really easy because instantly just generally put everything in and then that's it. Going to put some garlic. I've got some leftover basil dip that I'm going to use. Why not? We like getting things out of the fridge to go in and use. We've got some pesto. We don't have any fresh basil. Maybe a little bit more for good luck. Alright, now the main ingredient. Tin the tomatoes. And we have some, basically some really old, overripe blind tomatoes that were in the bottom of the fridge for probably a month. They're all squishy and gross. That's fine, they're going in a stew, so you may as well use them, you know. So I'll just roughly cut those. Waste not, what not. Alright, and some, meant to be some red wine. We don't have any red wine. We have some Moscato that was very kindly gifted to us by some Retreat Caravan friends.
I do like to drink it too, so don't use too much.
Just a little bit. That'll go in there. And now I'll do all the magic on the controls, set it to be a pressure cooker thing. And an hour later we should have melt off the bone lamb shanks. Smells like lamb shanks, which is a good start.
It smells delicious, actually.
Smells really good. So I just vented the steam out. So it's been 15 minutes under pressure and then 10 minutes cooling down time after that.
He likes it.
Oh, I think we have a winner.
They look good.
They look really good.
We'll serve it up and go.
Yep.
Whoop, there goes Juicer. And give a verdict.
Alright, so they're cooked, they're pressurised, they're released. We've actually taken the shanks out and then used the Instant Pot to thicken the sauce in the saute mode. So I just boiled it for like 5 minutes while Amanda made some mashed potato. And then lamb shanks are back in and I'm going to pull them out now. They are like superb, like falling off the bone superb.
Wow.
That is like amazing. Amazing. Do you remember we went to that restaurant once, Amanda, in Maitland? And it had lamb shanks on the menu.
Oh, yeah. It was
And
one
you ordered
shank.
it and it got one small shank.
Lamb shanks.
Lamb shank.
Plural.
Anyway, so we're not going to pull that trick. We're going to serve two tonight. But some of it will go to Aria and some of it will probably be leftovers. So. Yeah, it looks good. Smells good. Delish.
Good morning. First morning at Tiona, Mile Lakes area on the north New South Wales coast. And man, yeah, as you know, the weather hasn't been the best, but today is only meant to be sort of sprinkling showers, cloudy. So we get to at least venture out of the caravan a little bit. So I've come down to the beach this morning and my goodness, it's wild down here. The waves are coming like as high as I reckon they've ever come on this beach. The foam is disgusting looking. And the waves are huge, it's crazy. So I'll show you around, but yeah, it's not a nice looking beach today. The best weather we've got to check out the lake at the moment, so we made the most of it.
Hi. So I am in the middle of a lake. I came out a fair bit further than I was expecting. There's an old wharf out here, and there's all the way out here from the shore, which is all the way back there. So it's probably, I don't know, half a kilometre plus. But I just wanted to scout this location and see if the pier would be suitable for a shot, which I think it is. I just wanted to see how deep it was before I brought the camera gear in for a sunset. So I think that's the plan. Come back here at some stage. Hopefully we get a nice sunset tonight or something. A bit of a storm brewing at the moment. The lake's got a few waves going, so yeah, we'll see the Savo how it goes. Now we're hopeful that sunset's going to light up. Big bank of dark cloud has moved in, so not looking too hopeful on that front, but you never know. I've got a composition lined up. You can see it behind me. I've got some green lawn and palm trees and the lake, and then some trees on the other side, and hopefully that'll give me a nice composition. And then went to turn the camera on and no memory card. So the memory card's back at the Caravan. Yay, go me, I have no memory. Yeah, so Amanda's left the dogs with me and Ari with me, and she's gone back to the Caravan, thankfully, because she's the best, pretty much. So yeah, I might throw the drone up quickly. That does have a memory card in it. So I'll throw the drone up and see what we can get, but I'm not too hopeful tonight just because this big bank of clouds has come over. We'll see. What's the worst that can happen, eh?
We have sunshine, so we have come to Forster Bennett's Head Lookout. So it's a little one no through road up onto a big hill, and there's views in both directions. So we'll show you around up here. Got the doggos for a little walk, stretch the legs. But yay to sunshine! Cliffs. Holy dooly. Holy dooly indeed. I don't think the camera actually shows the vertical and scaleness of those cliffs. Holy moly. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. What do you think, Daniel?
Pretty spectacular.
Pretty good lookout.
It's really odd to be able to get this far out and this close to the edge and stuff as well nowadays.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's got a safety fence, but
yeah, I'm about to go through a tunnel.
I see sand over there. So we've gone from a rock cliff face, keep walking through. Ali! Ah! Ali, stop pulling, thank you. Through to sand. So the walk from Bennett's Head Lookout leads you around to 1 Mile Beach, which is here, which is a really cool sand dune. And a nice beach, which is also an off-leash dog area in certain times of the day. So you can see lots of people enjoying the sunshine and walking along the beach in the distance.
Where are we?
At beach.
Which beach? What's it called?
What's it called, Dad?
1 Mile Beach.
Billboard.
1 Mile Beach.
Huh? What's that?
We're at a place called Green Point, and we just randomly turned off on the way back to Tiona. And Amanda's like, maybe it's a community or something. And then we got out here and it's like a whole suburb.
It's only like 3 streets though.
It's like a really pretty little suburb though, on the edge of the lake.
There's a pelican sitting on a boat out there. That's so cool. This is definitely a little hidden gem, I reckon. Beautiful. Okay, so that little tiny bit of colour is all I've got to show you, other than if Daniel has captured a photo, because I had to quickly zip back 7 k's and back again, 14 k's round trip I think it was. No, it can't be that much, surely. I don't know, anyway, to get the drone, because we forgot the drone. Somehow managed to, well, originally we weren't going out and going to be out this long, but yeah, anyway, we left the drone in the caravan. Rookie mistake. So we had to, last minute we realised and thought, yeah, actually this is going to work. So I jumped in the car with Aria, jumped in the truck with Aria, zipped back, got it, came back. We just sent it up, footage, you know, included. But yeah, missed out on the colour, so you'll only get to see sunset through Daniel's photo, which, you know, is usually pretty good anyway. So yeah, there's a little bit left. And I go up, there's the moon, a beautiful moon. So beautiful, I love the moon. Anyway, good night. See you tomorrow.
So, Amanda, you cooked breakfast, are you?
Yeah. So
And,
my morning outfit.
Do you want to tell us what's happened?
Well, I was cooking beautiful hash browns, bacon, and I started Daniel's egg, because I don't eat eggs. Cooking away, went to give him a bit of cracked pepper, like I used to do for the cafe. And as you can see, it's cracked. So when I went to grind, because it's a grinder one, the whole thing just busted off, and this pepper that was full is now all over the table, all over the pan, and all over the egg. Okay, I'll clear
There's the water. It's like just a sandy bottom with clear water. What is it, Aria? A snail. What? He wants some water, doesn't he?
So we're out here, borrowed a canoe from a nice couple, and so we're out in the middle of the lake canoeing, aren't we, Amanda?
Yeah, dogs are still back there. They said they'd look after the dogs for us.
Yeah,
Well, we borrowed their canoe for 5
that's
minutes.
it.
What are we doing, Aria?
To go.
At the lake.
Yeah, the lake.
Is it beautiful?
No.
Yes, it is.
It's called Lake Wallace. Can you say that?
Like what?
Lake Wallace. Good job. Just taking the doggies out for a paddle because it's super shallow. It's so beautiful. We just sat down out in the middle of the lake, pretty much. Just sat down because it's so shallow for so long. It's so nice. Beautiful temperature. And we finally woke up to blue sky this morning.
Yeah.
So yay for that. Apparently big storm's rolling in the Savo just after lunch. So we're trying to make the most of the morning.
Maybe no sunset photos tonight, which will be a shame.
Which will be disappointing because
Got a good composition.
we've
set
got a
up.
plan and it's our last night, so it's a bummer. But you never know, there might be no rain at sunset. We'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
it's predicted
You never
rain,
know.
storm and then rain right through for the next 3 days. So you never know with the weather, but yeah, give it a crack, see what happens. Enjoy it anyway.
So we're 1 month on the road and we're kind of settling into the life. It's raining outside, it's storming, we're at Tiona. What are we having for dinner, Amanda?
Homemade pizza on the weather.
Yum. It's Friday night, so it's pizza night and ciders. Amanda has a Summersby, as usual. And Daniel has a Pressman's. It's my favourite cider at the moment. Aria has water. And so this is a prosciutto potato pizza with paprika and thyme. And it's quite nice, if I do say so myself. I think it's quite delicious. The doggies are locked inside the caravan. You can see a nose out the back there. And we're sitting in amongst our washing, which is drying.
Not
So-
well in this weather though.
We're not really like, I don't know, we're not really filtered. We don't really filter things.
This
Do
is
we?
the real deal.
Do we filter things, Amanda?
Oh, I try to sometimes. Certain things don't need to be shared. But also need to know what it's really like when you just don't have space to put anything, so
Yeah, like it's fine. It's just how
you just live.
it's just how it is. So sitting in the washing. At least we can enjoy the good things, right? Like we're here, we're on the road.
Had an awesome walk on the beach.
We had an awesome walk up. Yeah, Amanda went and had a beach walk. We canoed on the lake today. We're having a delicious pizza on the weather. We've got a nice. We're not getting wet. We've got a nice dry house to go into. Yeah, there's some poor buggers camped here with just little tents. You can see one behind us. They got a dog in their little tent. I'm like, ugh.
And it's raining from today right through to the next 4 or 5 days or something, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would you do it to yourself? Anyway, is that yum, Aria?
Some people don't have any choice though. They've got to do what they've got to do. So.
Yeah. Yummy?
That's her verdict.
Oh, good. Nice pizza. We've got the only child in the world that doesn't like potato, apparently.
Let us know if your child doesn't eat potato because she hates it in every form.
Except chips.
Mm.
She'll eat chips.
Only if they're actual like chips from like not homemade potato chips. She won't eat them if they're potato cut like chips though.
She knows. She knows the difference.
Yeah. No mash, no nothing.
Do you like this pizza, Aria?
And I don't like potato.
Hello. Had like a 25-minute drive to get to our new place.
It was great.
It was great, yeah, man, so it was great. Which is big Forster-Tuncurry, big Four Great Lakes.
Yeah, they've got their marriage saver here, and they park the van for you because they are really narrow streets. So they put all the different hitches together on the thing and use a tractor, also known as the marriage saver. To yeah, get it in the site. Well, seems like he needs to have a few goes at it. Just us to have the biggest van possible. But anyway, that's what we are paying a bucket load per night for this place. Apparently it's peak season. Feels like winter to me. But yeah. Look how close he is with his tractor to this. Jeez up. Daniel trying to give him some directions. And we are in.
But on the way through, we got a new piece of equipment, a new tool for videos to help you guys and to help us show you guys what we're looking out for.
For those of you that follow us on socials, I did a story that we were getting a new purchase the other day. Well, yeah, they didn't have any in stock, so I had a few people excited about our new purchase, but it fell through the other day, so I couldn't share it, but we can share it now.
So we decided to get a GoPro, the Hero 9 Black. So we've got already an Insta360, but it had a water bath, and now the audio isn't working on it. And so we were going to do an external microphone, but we couldn't get one around here. Long story short, I did some research, and I think this will be alright. This should do the job for us, hopefully. Bloody better for the price of it.
The fact that that's now our second spend on a camera.
Yeah. Second action camera spend. We've still got the first one. It'll be good footage, 360 and stuff.
360, something different.
Anyway,
Ow, Arian, please.
so we're going to be blogging on the GoPro from now on, hopefully, instead of our phones. Because the phones are good, but they're a little bit close. I feel like I have to hold it right out here. But anyway, bye. Hello. Daniel's first video on the GoPro. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's kind of cool. It's nice having the screen at the front so you can see what you're filming and framing. And then turn around and I can video things. I got a good view. What are you up to, Aria?
Fine.
Aria, where are we going?
There's a pipe to jumping pillow.
Jumping pillow? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, come on, you better start riding. Here we go. It's jumping pillow time.
We have no rain this morning, so we are off for a bit of a walk. And
Had a hot chocolate already.
already had a hot chocolate from the cafe that's just out, well, it's part of the park, I guess. Ari's already been to the jumping pillow, making the most of some clear, cloudy sky. Taking the dogs for a bit of a walk and see what the day brings. have tried to make the most of the slight blue sky that we have and came for a ride. Just rode until we decided we didn't want to ride anymore and we had to turn around. End up at the going under the, like along the water, along the lake, I guess, under the bridge, the Forster-Tuncurry bridge. It's really pretty. It's a really nice ride actually, nice and flat too, so don't have to worry about any hills. Good morning.
The Caravan cruise.
It's sorry. It's a rainy day this morning again, and we were 2 more nights, tonight and tomorrow night, here still at the Tuncurry Big Four. But with the light of events with COVID, as you know, it changes rapidly. We've actually asked if we can move on because Forster, even though Forster's on the other side of the bridge and we're in Tuncurry and we haven't been in town or anything like that, they've had a case, like a visit, a contact visit, who's now tested positive to COVID, and cafes are closing, the shops and stuff are chaotic, and we just don't want to be around anywhere in case it does end up in a situation where there's COVID cases here or community transmission or anything like that. We don't want to have to go into groceries that being at risk and things like that. We just don't want to risk putting ourselves in that danger, or getting stuck here, or even being here at the time when it then goes into chaos and then not be able to go anywhere else or whatever. We just don't want to risk it. So we're actually packing up, lunchtime, packing up and hitting the road to get out of the area. And it's so unfortunate. Like, we really would enjoy, like, looking forward to yeah, we were really, sorry, Aria's having a tantrum. We were really looking forward to spending some time here and all of that, but hey, we'll just come back. So yeah, we'll just come back when COVID's not around or when it suits next, and yeah, we'll just go elsewhere for now. And it's like 3 or 4 days till Christmas, so we're just going to head back that direction, be closer to family, for a bit longer, basically. Yeah, so we actually have had a really nice couple of days. We've met our neighbours actually full-time on the road. Shout out to you guys, Mark, Ali and Aria. Believe it or not, their daughter is Aria, spelled the same as ours. So we've had the best couple of days with them, hanging out, the girls playing. We played cards and had drinks last night. It's actually been really nice, meeting another family that we just get along with. And hey, that's what we're on the road for, meeting people and just chilling out and enjoying our time. And they had the exact same views, so thanks so much for the last couple of days, guys. We will see you on the road for sure, and we'll stay in touch. And yeah, we've both literally, they've packed up and headed off. They're going north and we're going south, but yeah, we'll definitely catch up. And yeah, so we'll see what happens over the next few days, and see where it takes us. We just, as COVID is, you just don't really know what's going to happen. So but yeah, catch you soon.